Okay, today is January 2nd, 2017, and it's been a while since I did an update because it's taken me forever to get to this point. As you can see, I have finally the engine, the transmission dropped into the subframe. Hallelujah. Still have a lot of things to do to the engine. Haven't put on any of the front accessories. Haven't torqued the crank bolt to spec yet. I just kind of got the water pump bolted on. The intake manifold just kind of sitting on there to keep dirt out. But here's the new 256 Magnum, the bell housing, and the feed and the bleed lines for the hydraulic clutch slave cylinder. What can I say about this? Well, the one thing I will say is make sure you use the right pilot bearing in the back of the crank. As those of you who have been following the series know, this originally was the ls3. It came with a TR6060. It turned out that the cost to repair that one was just about the same price as a new T6 Magnum, so obviously I went with the new one. I replaced the clutch with a stock clutch that came with a pilot bearing, which was the same as the one that I removed out of the crank using the kind of hydraulic method, which was the big one. However, as I come to find out, that is not correct. And if you use the wrong one and you are a little overly aggressive, bad things can happen, as you'll see here. Yes, that is a $300 brand new aluminum bell housing that I broke two of the ears off because I over torqued it. And I know better than try and pull it down with the bolts, but I had to compress the spring on the slave cylinder. It was only about a 1/16 of an inch from getting it done, and I should have stopped, but I didn't, and that's what happened. So hopefully my mistake will not be repeated by someone else. But that's it. So I've got a lot of work to do. I'm going to be mounting accessories. The hooker headers are coming in any time now. Test fit those. Now I can measure for the mounting of the tunnel, but in the meantime, while I was waiting for a lot of these parts, getting all the correct adapters for the slave cylinder, all the right different metric adapters to AN fittings and things like that. So I've started on the interior. I kind of wanted to wait, but so I've totally stripped the interior. The Dynamat you see here is from last time when I had the car apart. I put all this Dynamat in, and it works great. It's not too hard to put in, but usually when you put it in, you don't think too much about having to remove it. But it's not that easy to remove. I had to remove it off the doors over there. But I've taken out all the windows, all the trim, all the door latches and handles, things of that nature. I'm going to be taking off this drip molding, make it kind of one of those seamless things. Also, don't particularly care. I cracked the windshield here because I'm going to be going with one of these either larger pieces of glass or build this out so it'll have a nice seamless look. I'm going to be doing the hidden windshield washer, so it's really only hidden in the sense that the motor that normally sits here is inside, so I can plug that up, make a nice clean smooth firewall. Got all kinds of plans for the exterior and interior too. Doing a lot of work since it's cold outside now, planning, doing all the wiring, blending the wiring harness for the LS along with a lot of the other options that I want to do, changes I want to make. You'll see in coming episodes. But that's it for now. Figured I'd do an update.